Hi, how are you? Today we will share some interesting stories. The first, the story of a young girl who managed to fish and get a giant catfish. The second, the story of the only British woman who lives with the help of a heart implant outside her body. The third, research is to create coffee that can be drunk, but without coming from coffee beans. A girl named Hannah, 15 years old, has an unusual hobby. Hannah is passionate about her hobby of fishing, following in the footsteps of her father, Paul Truscott. Hannah managed to catch a giant catfish after being invited to fish by her father on Friday, August 13, 2021 in White Lakes, Essex. Like most Westerners, Hannah initially didn't want to go because she believed Friday 13th was a bad day. But at that time his father assured that all days were good. Bad and good depends on the person who lives it. He was not sure he could get a big catch because that day was believed to be an unlucky day. But I say everyone has their own luck, said Paul. Sure enough, Hannah finally caught a giant catfish that was bigger than herself. The giant catfish weighed up to 45 kilograms. Hannah's catch this time broke her own record. Selwa Hussain, a woman from Ilford, in East London, England, has had a total artificial heart implant since the 27th of June 2017. The mother of two was taken to Harefield Hospital, West London in 2017 after suffering from heart failure. At that time Selwa felt very breathless and she drove quite a distance to see her family doctor. From there he was sent to a local hospital where he was told he had severe heart failure. Selwa was too sick to stay alive on a support pump and her condition deteriorated very quickly. The only option to save his life was to implant a total artificial heart. Her husband, Al, agreed to give her an artificial heart. Selwa's natural heart was removed by surgeons and replaced with artificial implants and a set of specialist units in her back. The Daily Mail reports that Salwa Hussain, 39, is the only person in the UK to live without a heart inside her body. His backpack is where his heart is. He always goes with a backpack containing a device with two 6.8 kilograms batteries which are an electric motor and a heart pump. Scientists are researching to create coffee that can be drunk, but not from coffee beans. Nearly 10 billion kilograms of coffee are produced globally every year, and the demand for this coffee is expected to increase in the coming decades. To meet the needs of coffee, of course, requires more land to grow coffee plants. Unfortunately now the land is getting narrower because it is used as a dwelling by humans. In addition, the coffee plant is also very vulnerable to climate change, so the researchers predict that coffee production will decline. This sustainability issue facing the global coffee industry is being studied further in the laboratory. This technology is called cellular farming, where products are made using cell cultures from animals or plants. Thus it takes only a few plants to produce food. Risher has led a research project aimed at producing laboratory-grown coffee using cells from native plants. Last week, this effort began to bear fruit. A cup of coffee without coffee beans is claimed to have an aroma and taste similar to real coffee. Until here first, don't forget to press the subscribe button. See you again.